Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Deck it quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stop pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's from pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them gain their profits while I'm still in my same making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? And make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? And make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? And make profits. That TTG money gang. And making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward, folks. We are in the middle of earnings season, and we've got earnings that are coming across the wire right now. Tesla earnings are out, and they're basically right in line with expectations, guys. The stock is having a bit of a muted move, and it is trading to the downside, but by very little. Earnings per share were expected to be 85 cents. They came in exactly in line at 85 cents. Sales were basically in line with expectations. The expectation was going to be 23.29 billion. The numbers came in at 23.33 billion. So right in line with expectations. Energy storage deployments increased by 360% year over year. For 2023, they expect to remain ahead of the long-term 50% CAGR with around 1.8 million cars delivered for the year is the expectations there for Tesla. So these are the earning numbers that are coming out here. It's basically right in line with the expectations, guys. So the stock was down today on the back of price cuts. They continue to reduce the cost of their vehicles, specifically the Model 3, the Model Y, and that is leading to margin concerns. Okay, so Tesla Q1 Auto gross margin is 18.3%. Okay, so 18.3%. So that margin, now their Q1 operating margin is 11.4%. So those numbers are beginning to come down a little bit. Q1 operating cash flow, 2.5 billion. All right, so these are some of the numbers that we have coming out. Tesla says expects that our product pricing will continue to evolve upwards or downwards, depending on a number of various factors, in hitting on specifically the price cuts that we've continued to see. Over the last 2 months or so, you have had Tesla cut the price of their vehicles here in the US, here in China, multiple times. But they are reaffirming their expectations for 1.8 million vehicles, which would be a new record in 2023. So they're reaffirming those delivery numbers, but not really much of a reaction here, guys. The stock was 180.5 before they came out with earnings. Stock now trading 178.5. So not a very big move for Tesla, but we have a whole long list of other companies that have come out with earnings. Now that Tesla earnings are behind us, we'll talk about some key levels, what we expect out of that stock now for the next couple of days. Where's the trade on Tesla now that the earnings are out? But you also have a lot of other companies that just came out with earnings. We're going to break them down for you guys right here on this live stream and tell you where I think we see some opportunities in a lot of these names, as you are getting a couple more beats across the board. Lam Research beat, Vegas Sands beat, IBM trading to the upside. That's also a beat on software numbers. So you have beats all across the board so far. We'll get to it. We'll talk about how to make some money from it. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, but now the current head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group. If you guys don't know by now, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform available to the retail trader. So if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you folks have come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here, totally for free, where myself, other TTG Pro Trading mods, and special guest drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, trade ideas, and analysis that can help you become better traders. So take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Why should you care about anything that I have to say, though? Guys, I did not figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career working for a fund in New York City. It was my first job right out of college. Then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, and along with my team of 9 professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of traders from all over the world. We actually have members in over 100 different countries now in True Trading Group as the global fam continues to grow and continues to to spread, help them reach their goals of becoming profitable traders. You see, we're the fastest growing and highest rated premium educational platform because we combine university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools. We do live workshops and provide individual mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. And we cover all styles of trading. So we do day trading, we do swing trading. We also do long-term investing, a little bit of something for everybody inside TTG. We take that university level of curriculum though, which is a simplified and expanded upon version of a 3-month educational training that I went through when working at the fund. I had to pass this 3-month training program before they let me touch $1 of their money. Say we pair that curriculum with today's top stock market tools. These are tools that you need. They give you more information. They allow you to make better decisions, which increases your chances of success. Okay, successful traders don't get their trade ideas from Reddit and Twitter. The problem is these tools are very expensive. They'd cost you around $5,000 or $6,000 a year if you went directly to the companies that offer them. I know that's a lot of money. That's why we spend years building relationships with these companies so we can offer their products on our platform at no additional cost to you, our members. Saves you $5,000 to $6,000 a year while giving you access to some of the top tools and additional information that you need to make better decisions, increase your chances of success. You'll also get access to all of our members. Okay, the most helpful, supportive, successful community of traders you're ever going to find. And of course, all the real-time trade alerts from the mods and I that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of just around 80% for the last 3 years. Tesla, new low. Okay, after earnings just came out, new low there for Tesla now, making another leg to the downside. We just cracked 176. 176 was that prior earnings low. Now you just broke that low, and we are heading to the downside now. You just cracked 175. You're now trading 174 as you're getting some extension here, actually, guys, to the downside on Tesla. Okay, you're getting more comments here. Since our Shanghai factory has been successfully running near full capacity for several months, we do not expect a meaningful increase of weekly production run rate. Operating margins 11.4% versus 16% in Q4 and 19.2% in Q1 of 2022. So this is the problem. The problem with Tesla right now is the margins. And this is what I was telling you guys about, that when they cut their prices, there's concerns about margins because you've had obviously the cost of materials and the cost of labor and everything has gone up over the last 2 years, but the price of Tesla's cars has gone down, which means margin compression. And that's what's hurting the stock. 19.2% operating margin in Q1 of 2022. So exactly 1 year ago. Just 1 quarter ago in Q4, operating margin was 16%. This quarter, 11.4%. That is bad. You're seeing your operating margin almost cut in half 1 year later. And that is why the stock just gave you a new leg to the downside with a very strong volume bar. You just traded almost 2 million shares on that 3 million candle after hours, where liquidity is typically much lower. Okay, but that's what's happening there with Tesla. So like I said, guys, you want to make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and turn on your notifications. Let's get right back over to Tesla, guys. So that is what we have taking place. Let's talk about the charts. Let's look about where Tesla now goes from here, because now that we just touched 172, where is support for Tesla? And you're getting pretty damn close to in my opinion, a big level for Tesla. I think you've got major support in Tesla in the mid 160s. The mid 160s is where you see that previous pivot low from March, and take it back even further. That previous pivot low from January 31st. So you're seeing these pivot lows here for Tesla. That's a key level of support. You have the 100-day moving average that's coming into play. That is something that we've got to be able to pay attention to. But I like Tesla for longs if you do get down into those low 160s. You all want to, and you know what? You guys want to know why we're the fastest growing and highest rated platform? Let me show you. You see, members of True Trading Group, guys, are making money, plain and simple. They're making money. They're all becoming better traders. I want you guys to watch this real quickly while we go through it. I'm going to cover some of these earnings with you. Members of True Trading Group, are you guys making money and becoming better traders? Go ahead and type the $ right now if you guys are making money and becoming better traders with TTG, with our analysis, with our tools, with our guidance, mentorship, trading. You tell me. You tell me. You guys go ahead right now and just type the $ if you're making money, becoming better traders. Don't take my word for it, folks. I know you guys come on these live streams. If you don't know who I am or you don't know anything about True Trading Group, you shouldn't take my word for it. You shouldn't just take the word of someone, some random person on YouTube, but pay attention to what your peers have to say. Pay attention to what your peers have to say. You just got to count how many people you see on this side of the screen that are telling you that they're making money and they're becoming better traders. If they can do it, so can you. I love these people to death, but there's nothing special about them. They're not smarter than you. They just have a real education. They've got access to real tools, and they're part of a community of traders that genuinely give a damn whether or not they succeed or fail. That is the only difference between them and you. You see, they don't go on Reddit and see what stock everyone's saying is going to go to the moon. They don't go on Twitter and just try to see, hey, this person has, 100,000 followers. I'm just going to do whatever they tell me to do. They said to buy put options, so I'm just going to go and I'm going to buy put options. All right. These people are actually getting a real professional level of education, similar to what I learned that I worked at a fund, and they get access to real tools. That's why these people are sitting here telling you they're making money. They're becoming better traders. It's not by luck. It's not because I gave them some special secret formula that Wall Street taught me that no one wants the retail trader to know. They just have access to the right information. You'd be amazed at what the right information can do for your trading results. Way to go, Wendy. Wendy has gained 7% total on her entire account balance. Way to go, Wendy. Way to go, Wendy. Angel says, I was almost $10,000 under. And then since I joined just 1 month ago, I'm only $3,700 away from becoming profitable. That's incredible. So Angel lost $10,000 with another group or trading on their own, joined True Trading Group 1 month ago, and has already made back more than half of what they lost and is only $3,700 away from going into the green. That's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Congratulations on that one, Angel. We ain't done yet. We're just getting started, Angel. So once you get yourself back into the green, we got a lot more work to do, man. Now it's just clear skies ahead. I love it. Yes, sir. That is very true. TTG is legit. I love it. Yes, Colton Brown. I'm green for the first time ever, year over year, after 2 years of just straight losses. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like, this is the difference maker. Like, you're seeing what is actually possible from these people that are just commenting for you. It's not magic, guys. It really isn't. I don't have some crystal ball. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not a psychic. Okay. These are people that are telling you what's actually possible. How many people are on the live stream right now that are not members of TTG? Go ahead and type TTG. All right, go ahead and type TTG if you guys are not members of True Trading Group. I want to see who's on here that's not a member. Type TTG if you guys are not members of True Trading Group. Just want to see who we have on here that is not a member. Might sound tedious, but go ahead and type TTG if you guys are not members. Let's see. Wendy, J. Hobb, Stephen James, welcome back. Can't believe you're still not a member, Stephen. We're waiting for you. Light, Caesar, Sanja, Azigbo, Gary, Rodney, David, because I'm so sorry, TTG. Don't be sorry, man. You don't have to apologize to me. I'm sorry. I'm saying sorry to you. I'm saying sorry to you. You don't have to apologize to me for not being a member. You got to apologize to yourself. Steve, Garrett, May, JT, Lana. Excellent. Wendy goes, oops, I'm a lifetime member. I love it. Wendy put a ring on it. Geneva. As Igbo said, this is their very first time. Welcome. I love when we have first-time viewers. I really do. I love first-time viewers. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do this 6 days a week. We always go over lessons from the day. We go over the analysis, what happened, and I always tell you what I think we're going to do tomorrow and the next day. I don't just cover what already happened, although we do talk about the lessons from the day, but I always give you my thoughts and my analysis on going forward. I tell you exactly what I'm doing with my money, where I think the opportunity lies, and how we're going to make some money from there. Second time here for Steve Haas. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good, guys. All right, so we got a nice a nice mix of viewers here today. We got a lot of members of TTG. Obviously, the TTG fam is in the house. First time for Randy. Randy, welcome back. All right, welcome back. David Montoya says, reasoning for my TTG, to be honest, I have 10K in total capital to my name. I know the market. I trade Forex and I have a bachelor's in accounting, but I'm afraid to pay 10% of my total capital to fail and struggle. David, what I will tell you is this. I would much rather have $500 and an education than 10,000 or 50,000 or 100,000 and no education. Because no matter how much money you have, you're going to lose it all just the same. You can have $1 million in your trading account. You'll lose it all just the same if you don't know what you're doing. Members of True Trading Group, do you agree with me? Would you rather have $500 and an education or 10,000 and no education in your trading account? TTG members, you tell me, which do you agree with me? I've seen members of True Trading Group take a $200 account, a $300 account, and turn it into a 5-figure account. We have members that took $100 or $200 accounts and have turned it into 10,000. Right? Like you guys, just look at the comments. Look at the comments from people in chat. Look at the comments from people in chat. Right? Every single person that I'm looking at is saying 500 education, 500 education. Yes, I'd rather pay 10% of my worth if it provides me the education to turn it to 100% profit. Colton Brown, I love that. Already loving it. Please, I need your mentor. How do I join? Guys, I would love to. It would be my absolute honor. It'd be my honor. Honestly, I take it very seriously. When people join True Trading Group, we are a no-nonsense type of group. It's not just me. There's 9 professional traders that guide you through the trading day. We tell you exactly what we're doing, what we're buying, what we're selling. We answer questions. We're not gone after an hour or two. We're with you from pre-market all the way through into the close each and every single trading day. You're not just a number when you guys join True Trading Group. There's a reason why 78% of our members renew their membership. Our renewal rate on our membership is 78%. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why we are 5-star rated with well over 2,000 reviews on Trustpilot. There's a reason why we have members in over 100 different countries. There's a reason for all of this. There's a reason why our refund rate since 2016 is only 2.51%. And that reason is because members are actually making money and becoming better traders. Now, not every single member is killing it, but we leave no trader behind. We do everything. You're not just left to your own devices when you join True Trading Group. We do red to green workshops. So for any member that's struggling, every month we do these red to green workshops where people that maybe are not yet profitable can tell us, what are you struggling with? What do you not understand? What questions do you have? And we do live multi-hour workshops covering those exact topics for those people. I also felt the same as David did, but I only had 2,000 to my name. I followed the education, and within the first month, I made $1,500 on an option in excellent education and group. Wow. Brandon Lyles, that is amazing, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Understood. Nothing will change unless you pull the trigger or take a chance. It's the initial fear of the unknown that keeps people from taking that chance. David Montoya, I could not have said that any better. You're spot on. You're absolutely spot on. It's that fear, but it's strange because you can have someone, and Dave, I'm not picking on you at all, brother, but you can have someone that has $10,000 in their account and they are hesitant to invest $1,000 in their own education. That's what you're doing when you join True Trading Group. True Trading Group is not just a Discord and you're going to join and I'm just going to give you buy and sell alerts. If that's the case, then you're paying just for someone else's trade alerts. So that, therefore, would not be an investment. True Trading Group is an investment in yourself because when you join, you get access to all of our curriculum, all of our courses, which is simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month educational training program that I went through when I worked at the fund in New York. We don't have like VIP courses that cost another $1,000 after you join. There's no upsells for courses when you guys join True Trading Group. All the courses are included. We also have tools that you have access to as long as you are a member. Those tools like Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, analyst ratings, short data, social sentiment scanners, the trade idea scanner, the trading views charting system, Quote Media's full book level 2, a trading journal, all of these things, congressional data, so you can actually track the trades being made by members of Congress. All of these things, those are the tools I was talking about earlier that would cost you like $5,000 or $6,000 a year if you paid for them directly on your own. They're all included on our platform. That's why True Trading Group's platform is an investment in yourself. But there you have people that have 10 grand that would hesitate to invest $1,000 in themselves. Not to mention you do get all the trade alerts, obviously, from the moderators and I. But you'll go on Reddit or Twitter, and someone with a blue check mark next to their name or Mambo Jams Kitty Cat on Reddit tells you this stock is going to go to the moon, and you'll put $1,000 into that. That means you would rather invest $1,000 in somebody else than yourself. And that is very disappointing. The best investment you will ever make in your entire life will always be in yourself and bettering yourself. We got a lot of people that are actually asking how they can join. I'll go through this right now, and then we'll hit on some of the earnings that have come out. I want to go over the earnings with you guys. I want to go over some earnings with you guys. It's not just Tesla today, and Tesla is holding that 100-day moving average. So it's not just about Tesla, but you have a lot of other companies that have come out with earnings. You've got Zion, you have Lam Research. Zion was one of those regional banks that we had the issues with. You got Discover Financial, you have LVS, you have IBM. So you have a lot of other companies that have come out with earnings that I want to go through with you guys and talk about where the trade is going to be in those names now going forward. But for those of you that are asking how you guys can join the platform, you can go to ttgoffer.com. All right, you guys can go to ttgoffer.com. Like I said, it includes everything. It includes everything that I just said to you. Okay, so Joe, why don't you actually post up the link for the syllabus in chat? So guys, we'll actually post up the link to our syllabus. This way, for those of you that are interested, you can click on that link. You'll see exactly the list. You'll see exactly the list of all the courses you're going to get access to. There's beginner courses, there's advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures. You guys get access to all of it. Okay, so you guys can just click on that link if you are interested. All right, if you're interested, you guys can click on the link that we're going to be posting in chat here in just a second. There it is. So there's that link. You guys can click on that link, and you'll see all of the courses that you get access to. And then again, you'll get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. That's like $1,000 on its own. That's like $1,000 on its own if you go to Benzinga directly. It's included with your membership when you join True Trading Group. You get Quote Media's full book level 2, Trading Views premium software. You get the Trade Ideas scanner. It streams live on our platform every day. I lost $94,000 following groups on social media, and Adam did not know that when he refused to work with me on the price.
What?
I don't know. Do you know who this person is?
Huh?
I said, I don't know. I said, do you know who this person is?
Do I know who Rico Suave is? No.
All right. So would you jumped on the live? I don't know. I thought you were going to say something.
No, I just kind of caught me off guard. I was like, I don't know why Joe put that on the screen either. Brother, I have no idea who you are at all. No idea who you are. And as far as you losing $94,000 on other social media groups, I don't even know what to say to that.
It's kind of my point, right? Like people, you'll lose 94 grand by listening to random people on social media, but you won't spend $1,000 and invest in yourself and get a real actual education. So you actually know what's going on and can make better decisions instead of just blindly following other people that don't give a damn about you or your success or failures.
Yeah, guys, do me a favor. Type the number 1 if you lost $1,000 trading or investing in the stock market in the last 24 months. If you've lost $1,000 trading or investing in the stock market in the last 24 months, type the number 1.
Shit, the last 24 weeks, last 24 days.
All right, so a lot of people. I get it. Now, I mean, a lot of people have taken some. I mean, Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, but like losing is a part of trading, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so watch this. How many of you have lost $94,000 in the last 24 months trading and investing? Type the number 1.
Way to go, 7 with a J. Up 25% in his account since joining True Trading Group.
Yeah. All right. So you see, like, there's some people, but there's substantially less, right? Substantially less that have lost that amount of money. It really comes down to risk management. The truth is that, you have to manage your risk accordingly. You have to manage your risk accordingly. I don't know why you lost that money. Maybe it was just blindly following other groups. And honestly, I haven't spoken to anybody in the last week or so that has given me any sort of indication that they have lost, that they were looking for a True Trading Group membership and told me they lost that amount of money. So, I mean, I don't know what to say about that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you this, that members of True Trading Group are not losing that amount of money because all we do is preach risk management. So if a member of True Trading Group is on here and they're doing and they're doing well and making money, they still have losses because losing is a part of trading, but they're not losing like that. No way. No way.
No.
So, and anytime somebody comes to me and tells me, hey, I'm hurting in this sort of way, I never tell you to get lost. So I don't really feel like that comment's very fair either. I've never told anybody to get lost because they were hurting or because they got taken advantage of by another group or something else. That's never been the case. I don't know if he was muted. Rico, are you still here or no?
Why would he be muted?
I don't know. Because I'm not looking at YouTube. I can't see it on the back end.
No, he's right there. He just said yes.
Okay. I mean, what is your goal? If we were to get you signed up, like, what would be your goal? Is your goal to make back 94,000 as quickly as possible? Or do you actually want to learn how to do this?
Both.
All right. I'm committed to learning so I don't do that again. All right. Damn. All right. Look, man, I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal. The price tonight is $10.93. I don't know what price point you were trying to get, but what I will do is just until the end of this live stream, I'll bring the price point down to $950 for the year. And anyone that signed up in the last week that paid more than $1,000, I will refund you the difference back, so that you still get the best price. So the price difference between what you paid and $950, I'll refund that back to you. And I'll still throw in a laptop. We have 10 of them. So I apologize. I think I may know who you are, but I'm not sure. But yeah, that's what I'll do. So if you signed up in the last week and you paid more than $1,000, I will go ahead and I will credit you back the difference between what you paid and $950. All right. And if you're on here tonight and you want to sign up, I will give it to you for $950 until the stream is over. Somebody says, I don't understand why you keep doing this. It's not our fault. He lost that money. Yeah, no, it isn't it's not his fault. But also, this is a good business decision. Now, let me explain why. This person is bitter. They've lost a bunch of money. A lot of people are bitter. They lose a bunch of money, right? They come on the stream. They get a little loud. They get a little frustrated. That's fine. You know what? Let me get them in the door. Let me get them in the door. Why get them in the door for cheap, you say? Well, if I get them in the door for cheap, even if I have to pay back the difference between what people paid, what is it, like $100 or something? Or $120? So what? At the end of a year, I believe in the product enough to know that they have a better than not chance to do well. You know what I'm saying? So if they do well, then that's more people that are going to be on the stream. That's more people that are going to tell other people that they are doing well. So for me, what does it cost me? It costs me maybe $2,000 in the difference, so that I got to refund people. So what? What do I gain from it? First of all, I get to have a bunch of people that come in here and help, right? We get to have people come in here. Those people get the help they need. They get a real chance at success. And at the end of the year, when, because in my opinion, I think they have a better than not chance of doing well if their intentions are right from the beginning, then it's all that's going to do is help increase our business. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. So I see these people and I use them as a little bit of an opportunity from time to time, because why not? Might as well. Think about the story that creates if we're able to help somebody make back $94,000 after losing it the entire time. That's the best form of marketing that you can have, is when people, it's not from Mike, it's not from ads, it is literally from people themselves telling you that they're doing well.
Very true.
So, Mike, if you want to address Steve Haas, I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up on my end.
Yeah. Steve Haas says,
But he says, are you guaranteeing the 94,000? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
No, dude.
Unbelievable.
All right. Anyways, go ahead while I get it ready.
I drive a commercial tractor trailer 11 hours a day. This won't work for me, will it? Yeah, Steve, it absolutely will. It's just all about you finding your trader identity and finding the right style and strategy that's going to be right for you. The problem that a lot of people have is, like, they go on YouTube, they go on YouTube and they see, oh, look, this person made $10,000 today. Let me just follow that person and do what they do. Well, that person, let's say, for example, maybe that person's a scalper. Scalper is a trader that gets in and out of trades within seconds or minutes. Now, if you are in a police car, you're teaching a classroom full of 10-year-olds, okay? If you are driving a commercial tractor trailer, you're not going to be able to get in and out of trades within seconds or minutes because you're busy, right? Now, in True Trading Group, we've got day trades. Our day trades last several hours long. We might get in a trade at 9:45, 10 o'clock, get out of it by 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We also have swing trades that last several days or several weeks. It's all about finding your trader identity and what works for you. A lot of members in True Trading Group, most of the members do have full-time jobs. And I'll actually just ask them because, again, Steve, it's better for members to answer questions like this because I'm not driving a commercial tractor trailer. I'm sitting in front of my computer all day long. So a lot easier for me to say those things, right? Members of True Trading Group, if you're making money while working full-time jobs, do me a favor, type the number 1 and then tell me what you do for a living. Just type the number 1 and then tell me what you do for a living. Just type the number 1 if you're making money and tell me what you do for a living. And then Steve Haas, maybe just, read some of the comments, see if you see someone that maybe also drives a commercial, trailer. Let's see, attorney, truck driver, assisted living, nurse, auto hail repair, sales manager, cybersecurity, architect. Oh, Z-Joke, I didn't know that's what you did for a living, man. That's pretty cool. Truck driver, full-time options trader. I like it. Engineer, another engineer, high-touch operations manager, Kathleen Duke. Mama, how are you? Another truck driver. Lots of truck drivers. Yo, Ricky, that's a good one. Mortgage banker, sales director. I own a machine shop. Okay, just
all right, we're good.
You're all set. All right, cool. So I don't need to keep reading all the people's comments, but Steve, hopefully you'll just read some of those comments on your own. And maybe, see for yourself the people that are telling you that they're actually being able to make money while working full-time jobs. And those are the professions that they have. So hopefully that helps. Right. Yeah. So listen, so those.
Yeah. So all they need to do is go to the page. That's it. And it should be entered.
Okay, cool. All right. So guys, just go to ttgoffer.com, ttgoffer.com, and the new price will be reflected on the page. You'll see it'll say $950 now, and said it was supposed to be over $1,100, but it's now $950 for you guys here today. Adam is
just until the stream is done, and then it's moving to $1,100, and it will stay there. So hopefully, okay. So you guys can Suave or whatever your real name is. Hopefully, you take advantage of that. But that'll be good, literally until the stream is done.
I would just hope his real name is Rico Suave. I mean, man, we can dream, right? We can dream. So yeah, you guys have until we're done with the live stream. I've got a long way to go here, so folks, I want to talk a lot about the earnings. I have a lot of companies that came out with earnings still. I want to go over all that with you. You have until the live stream is over to claim that $950 price point. Then it will move back to $1,100 once I'm done with the live stream. It'll stay there up until midnight. So you can save yourselves the extra $150 by going to ttgoffer.com. Again, you get all the courses and all the tools. You also get a free laptop. Adam, how many did you say you have today?
We have 10. Yeah, and I'll throw that in for the $950.
Wow, that's actually insane, guys. So it's $950 plus you're going to get a free laptop. We cover the shipping on the laptop. I know that we ship anywhere in the world. We have members in over 100 different countries. So you guys, as long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you know you're going to be getting one. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com. And then I'm giving you a double your money back guarantee also. I give that when you guys join True Trading Group. I stand behind the platform that I've created. It's actually quite simple. When you join, you'll pay the $950, right? Go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend one study group. If you do those things and you're still unable to make $950 back at least once during your membership, I'll give you back $1,900. It's a double your money back guarantee. I believe so strongly in the platform that we've created and its ability to help you guys reach your goals that I'm willing to offer you double your money back. Nobody else is going to do that. And I can do that, like I said, because we've only had to give a refund to roughly 2.51% of our members. And 78% of our members renew their membership or have gone on to become lifetime members of True Trading Group. 5-star rated on Trustpilot, over 2,000 reviews. Go read them. No better referral than one of your peers. All right. So there you guys have it. I don't think you need the refund, quite honestly, but it's there for peace of mind. It's there to hold us accountable. If you guys have any questions, or if you're a previous trial, or previous member, and you guys want in on this discount deal, you have to text us so we can whitelist your email. The phone number's at the bottom of your screen, 786-505-4049. Again, it's right down there at the bottom of your screen, 786-505-4049. Text that number if you're a previous trial, or previous member, or text that number if you have any questions about anything at all. We're fully transparent. We're an open book. You'll talk to a real person. You have questions about me, about our trading, our mods, the tools, the laptop, anything.
Yeah. And then Michelle says, I signed up for 1073. Can you refund me the difference? Absolutely. I will send you $123 back. And that's the thing with us, man. If you sign up with True Trading Group at a certain price, and then we decide to lower that price like we are right now to help other people, we're not going to leave you stranded either. So we have a little bit of integrity. So we're going to make sure that, if you just signed up and you paid them, a higher price point, we are going to refund you the difference, because that's the right thing to do. So you can buy with confidence, knowing that whenever you buy, you really are getting the best price. And if you're not, we'll make it up to you. So that's what we do here.
All right, folks. So there you have it. So again, ttgoffer.com. Take advantage of that $950 price point, which is an absolutely insanely ridiculous deal. That's only going to be available while we are on this live stream. Once the live stream's over, price will be $1,100. ttgoffer.com. All right. All right, folks. So it's going to head back on over to the charts, and we'll start to get back into all of these earnings. You see with Tesla, this is basically the move seems to be finished here with Tesla, unless something crazy is said during a conference call. But this drop that you've seen down to 172, now currently trading 173, is exactly on the button the 100-day moving average. The 100-day moving average is 171.78. The earnings low right now is 171.60. So we'll see what goes on here as we get through to the earnings conference call. All right. That earnings conference call, and then we'll see if there's an additional move. But I really like the support level down here at 164. We got to welcome Evan. Evan, welcome to the family, guys. Welcome, Evan. Evan just joined the group, which means that there are 9 laptops left. Again, the laptops are good only for the next 9 people. The 950 price point is good as long as this live stream is running. Once I'm done with this live stream, the price will be $1,100. So, Evan, welcome to the TTG family. There are 9 laptops left. How do you know you're one of the 9? Again, as long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that is how you know you're going to be getting one. All right. So that's what I'm going to look for tomorrow, guys, with Tesla. We'll see if, while we're live and as the evening goes on, if there's anything that's said from Elon Musk or from the CFO about guidance going forward, or specific questions that maybe analysts have when we hit the earnings call, the earnings conference call. And if that takes the stock lower, I'll actually look for bounces off of this 164 zone. Okay. I'll actually look for bounces off that 164 zone. Other companies that have come out with earnings. Let's talk about probably the best of them all is Las Vegas Sands. Monster earnings report. This is an absolute destruction of the estimates. Earnings per share, massive beat. 28 cents a share versus an expectation of 18. Sales, massive beat. 2.12 billion versus analyst expectations of 1.82. That is such a huge beat. Okay. That is a huge beat. You're talking a $300 million beat. Okay. So 2.12 billion versus 1.82 billion expected. That is a huge beat for Las Vegas Sands. And it makes sense the stock is trading well to the upside right now, up 5%. And we are breaking through a flat top resistance level right here around 60 cents. I mean, $60. So if you take a look at the chart of Las Vegas Sands, you got to draw a line right here across 60. And what you'll notice is triple top there, end of January, early February, and then a failed breakout early March, and then another resistance touch at the end of March, and another resistance touch yesterday's high. So you have a lot of resistance here. Guys, at this $60 level. But this earnings is causing a massive blast through this level. Big volume, breakout candle, huge engulfing move. Now you'll look for this $60 level to be an area of support. And as we pan things back and we look at where we headed next on the daily chart, you're going to see major resistance at 66.5. That is going to be the double top from all the way back March of 2021. Okay. March of 2021, you see that massive double top. You have a couple of minor resistance levels before in here. You have a minor resistance level here around 64. You got a minor resistance level here around 62.75. So like these are kind of minor levels of resistance, but the big one is the 66.5. So let's see if we can get maybe a follow-through move here on Las Vegas Sands over the next couple of days, next couple of weeks. Look for $60 support and see if we can push things back up towards that level. We got to welcome Ryan. Ryan, welcome to the family. Welcome, Ryan, newest member of the group. That means we're down to 8 of those laptops. Rico, we're waiting for you. Rico Suave. 8 of those laptops now remain. Again, the $950 price point is good until I'm done with this live stream. The 8 laptops are good as long as you're the next 8 people. Okay. So again, you'll know you're getting one of those laptops if you see a laptop inside your checkout cart when you go to ttgoffer.com. If you're a previous trial or previous member, we have to whitelist your email. Text us 786-505-4049. Numbers at the bottom of your screen. Also, if you have any questions, text that number. All right. So that's Las Vegas Sands. Next up, Lam Research. I'm going through all the big earnings names with you guys. Okay, going through all the big ones with you guys. Lam Research, the stock is not moving at all. All right. Their earnings came through. It's a beat on earnings per share, $6.99 a share versus $6.54 expected. Sales is a beat, $3.87 billion versus expectations of $3.83 billion. They see Q4 adjusted earnings per share $4.25 to $5.75 versus $5.63 expected. And they see revenue $2.8 to $3.4 billion versus expectations of $3.47. So basically what has happened, all right, is Lam Research has beat during the first quarter. Their earnings per share, their sales revenue, everything is a beat, but their guidance going forward for next quarter is at the bottom end of that expectation. So they're giving you a range. Okay, they're giving you a range that they expect, and it's falling just short of the analyst expectations that they were looking for guidance. And that's why the stock is trading slightly to the downside, but it's not trading excessively to the downside because it was a clean beat top bottom line on their previous quarter, which is actually, this is Q3 report for Lam Research based on their calendar. So it's actually a Q3, but that is what you're seeing there out of Lam Research. All right. Next up on the earnings board is Zion, which was one of the regional banks, and that's trading to the downside, and that is a miss. $1.33 versus $1.53 expectation. And the stock is trading to the downside here. As you guys can see, you had a lot of these other regional banks have come out with earnings. They were better than Zion as far as deposit stability and deposits stabilizing, and actually starting to see deposits come back to the banks instead of when deposits were leaving the banks during the banking crisis. So a little bit less stability there on Zion. That stock trading to the downside when you saw some of the other regional banks really rocket today on the back of like Western Alliance at earnings, and that stock you can see today trading up 24% as their deposits really, really, really stabilized. Okay. Guys, if you're having any trouble signing up, if you are having trouble signing up, you got to text the number at the bottom of the screen. We'll help you out. 786-505-4049. Everybody welcome Ronnie. Ronnie's the newest member to the group, which means we're down to 7 of those laptops. Everybody welcome Ronnie. 7 laptops now remain. Again, you'll know you're getting one of the 7 if you go to ttgoffer.com and then you see a laptop in your checkout cart. That's how you know that you're going to be getting one. Oh, Ronnie is Rico. Ronnie is Rico. Awesome. Okay, so Rico did join, everybody. That's Ronnie. So Ronnie is Rico Suave, who made the comment from before. So everybody welcome Ronnie. Ronnie's the newest member of the group. Ronnie, I'm glad you joined, brother. I'm glad you joined. I'm really sorry about the 94K terrible experience that you had in the past, but now we're moving forward. We're going to turn that page. We're going to get you headed back in the right direction. There's a lot of members in True Trading Group that lost money with other groups or lost money on their own, and then True Trading Group has helped them make that back. Why don't you guys type the number 1 in chat, actually, if you guys lost money with other groups or lost money on your own, and now that you've joined True Trading Group, you either have or are currently making back the money that you lost previously before joining. Go ahead and type the number 1 in chat if that's you. I want Rico to see, or I want Ronnie to see, how many people were in his situation where lost money before joining and are now starting to make that money back. So you guys go ahead right now and type the number 1 inside chat if that's you. Ronnie, my man, I would count how many people are typing the number 1, because these are people that went through something similar to you did, whether they lost 94K, they lost 9,000, they lost 900, or they lost 200. The point is, you're not alone in losing with other groups or losing on your own in the past. But getting a real education, being part of a real group, you can see what's actually possible by how many other people are telling you that they lost money previously and now they have made back that money or are currently in the process of making that money back. Charles, welcome. Charles, welcome. What is that, 5? We're down to 5 now, I think that is. 5 laptops now remain. Again, guys, go to ttgoffer.com. You have until I'm done with this live stream to get the $950 price point. That's like a 57% discount. It's insane. Okay. Remember, we cover the shipping for the laptop. You don't have to enter your address when you join. You'll get a welcome email when you join. There's going to be instructions in the welcome email how to claim that free laptop. So be on the lookout for that email. Charles, welcome to the family. I'm sorry, that's 6. I thought it was 5. There's 6 laptops left, not 5. 6. All right, let me go continue on with our 1,000s to another group and 180K in trading accounts. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Gold Miner, we're turning that around, man. Gold Miner actually just joined. Gold Miner is actually a brand new member. I think just joined like last week. Gold Miner, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was last week. Evan, yes, Evan, awesome. Evan, can't wait to get started. Evan's one of the members that just joined. That was Evan from the first person that had joined, first name that I mentioned. That is Evan. Evan, I look forward to working with you. Let's hit on Discover Financial. Okay, that is DFS, and that stock is also muted as you have a mixed bag of earnings there. All right, a mixed bag of earnings there with a miss on earnings per share, but a beat on sales. Okay, so $3.58 earnings per share. That's a miss. $3.91 was the estimate. Sales $3.75 billion versus the estimate of $3.67. So miss on earnings per share, but a beat on sales revenue, and the stock is basically flat. And that is Discover Financial. Let me see, and then I can hit on IBM. I totally forgot about IBM. IBM is actually doing quite well on the back of their earnings. I don't own this stock. It's not in my long-term portfolio. I've gotten a lot of questions. I don't know why I've gotten a lot of questions like over the last 6 months if I was going to be buying IBM in my long-term portfolio. I have no intentions on buying IBM in my long-term portfolio. It's been dead money forever. I mean, like you could have bought IBM, in 2010, 2015, and the stock is still in the exact same place. Like it's just been completely dead money for the last 2 decades. I have no intention on owning this stock. Yeah, they pay a nice dividend, but there's a lot of other stocks out there that pay dividends, and the share prices have actually gone up tremendously and significantly. So I have no intentions on putting IBM in my long-term portfolio. I don't, but they did well. They beat on earnings per share, $1.36 versus $1.26. Their sales came just shy, 14.25 billion versus 14.35 billion, but the beat on earnings per share is nice for them. They see free cash flow for the fiscal year 23 of 10.5 billion. That's a good number. And they see revenue growth 3 to 5% on their fiscal year, constant currency revenue growth 3 to 5% there. So some decent numbers there. But again, just look at this chart. Look at what the stock has done. You just go back to 2019. The stock hasn't gone anywhere. When I take a look at that, and I take a look at some other stocks that are in the tech space that I own that pay some decent dividends, I'd much rather own a lot of these other names that are giving me actually share price appreciation on top of a 1, 2, 3% dividend, like AVGO, Broadcom. Look at this stock chart. Now this is a stock that is in my long-term portfolio. And fun fact about Broadcom, they're one of the best companies as far as increasing their dividend growth. Broadcom is actually one of the best. So I'm a shareholder of Broadcom. I've been a shareholder of Broadcom. Just continue to reinvest the dividend, and I've gotten tremendous share price appreciation. This stock in 2018, okay, just take a look at this. In 2018 was $225. Now it's $635. Not to mention all of the dividend payments that I receive, and then just reinvest the dividend, continue to buy more shares. And every single year, this company is increasing the percentage of their dividend that they get paid out to shareholders. That is what I would much rather have in my long-term portfolio rather than an IBM. So that's just my take on it. We got to welcome Brian. Brian, welcome to the family. Everybody welcome Brian. That means we're down to 5 of those laptops. Okay. Again, 5 laptops now remain. TTGoffer.com. You see one, you're getting one. It's as simple as that. You have any questions, text us 786-505-4049. All right. 786-505-4049. Again, guys, that 950 price point is good only while I'm on this live stream. Once we're done with this live stream, we will be, the price will be moving higher. All right. And that wraps up kind of the earnings from today. You're just getting into, you're just kind of getting into earnings. Next week's earnings are going to be crazy too, because you're going to start to get some of the bigger tech names are going to start to roll out next week. So far, the earnings season has actually been pretty damn good. It's actually the best first week of an earnings season since 2012, as far as the number of companies that are beating on earnings per share. Okay. It's the best rate of earnings per share beats since 2012. Now, you would have thought maybe 2021 would have been maybe the best earnings that you've had as far as earning beats. Wrong. Because you're like, oh, well, the market was at all-time highs. That had to have been the best time for earnings. Wrong, actually. So this is the best that you've had since 2012. So in over 2 decades, it's the best first week of earnings. But that was led by the banks primarily. There was a lot of concern about the banks because of what happened with Silicon Valley. There was a lot of concerns with it. And the banks so far, the financials so far, have really outdone themselves, and they've outpaced expectations. JP Morgan, Bank of America, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, Western Alliance, some of those other smaller regional banks, Charles Schwab. You had Goldman and Morgan Stanley missed, but Goldman and Morgan Stanley are not traditional banks. they're more wealth management, they're more mergers and acquisitions, they're more investment banking, they're more trading. And the IPO market is the worst that it's been in years. M&A activity has come to a screeching halt. So it makes complete and total sense why Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs missed on their expectations, because M&A activity and the IPO market has been very, very, very quiet. And that's a big portion of their business. And where Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley make a lot of their money is through underwriting IPOs. It's through, consulting through mergers and acquisitions and working through those deals. That's a big piece of revenue for them. So that's why why those companies missed. But the regular banks, like the traditional banks, actually are doing much better than people had originally feared. And then now we'll see what happens when these big tech companies start to roll out, and that's going to be next week. All right. Does anybody have any questions about a particular stock that just came out with earnings or anything in particular? Do you have any questions for me about, anything before I want to show everybody I want to show people the platform that is True Trading Group, so you can see for yourselves the tools, the courses, and everything that you guys are going to have access to when you guys join for the 950. This way you'll see exactly what you get for the 950. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead right now, fire them off in chat. Now would be the time to ask if you guys have any specific questions for me. Do you see Meta trending down? No, not really. Meta has one down day. Meta's been one of the strongest stocks in the entire market. And I think what you probably see happen here is, I think Meta is just cooling off. Okay, CW. I just think Meta's cooling off. The stock's up like 80% so far this year. I think something maybe just shy of 80%, 70 something. And I just think that you're just cooling off a bit. Maybe a little profit taking ahead of earnings before they report their earnings number. And I think the stock pulls back from here, but is it a screaming short? I don't necessarily think so. I think you're going to have support down here around 208. And if I zoom this in, I think you'll find some support down here around 208. You see this previous resistance level here. Once you broke through that level, you can see that area then started acting as a level of support. So, maybe this little cool off pullback, just a little profit taking pullback ahead of earnings. I think that's what this is. The stock is up so much in 2023 that I just feel that people that own this stock in their portfolio, the position has probably gotten a little overweight, and they're probably going to trim some of that position, take some profit off ahead of its earnings report, and then use some of that capital to reinvest in other stocks and bring that weighting of Meta back down to a neutral weighting, rather than the very extreme overweight that it's become because the share price has gone up so dramatically. This was $125 stock when the year started. It went all the way to 220. So that's a massive move. And I just think you're going to see some profit taking. And I think you can see Meta back to like 208. And then they have earnings, and that's a coin flip. I have no idea what the earnings are going to be, CW. I don't try to pretend like I know what earnings are going to be. Rather, I wait to see what the earnings are, and then we trade the stock from there. So I hope that helps answer your question. With the massive consolidation is happening on the daily chart of the overall markets, do you think we continue this until the big tech earnings next week? I do, Brandon. We are going to get some jobless claims numbers tomorrow. That could move the market if they are substantially off what the expectations are. But if the jobless claims come in line with expectations, I do think that you can see this consolidation that we're going through over the last couple of days. Very, very choppy action here these last couple of days. I could see that continue while we wait for the bigger tech companies' earnings, because the weightings on these indexes from these companies is just so heavy. When you look at Apple, Microsoft, NVIDIA, Meta, Alphabet, Amazon, these companies make up like 25%, 30% of these indexes. So when those companies come out with their earnings and they start to move, that's going to affect the entire market. The financials that have come out, a much smaller portion of the overall market and the overall market weighting, that does not have as big of an impact as far as indexes go. Yet it helps with investor sentiment, knowing and feeling more confident that the banking crisis is behind us and the banks are in a much better position than people feared. But it really doesn't move the overall index as far as weighting is concerned. The tech companies do. We got to welcome Sam. Sam, welcome to the family, which means we're down to 4 of those laptops. Guys, hurry up and grab one of these laptops. I'm also almost wrapping up this live stream. So if you guys want that $950 price point, Katrina, there you go. Katrina just joined. Now 3 laptops left. I'd hurry up and grab this $950 price point. You guys only have a couple more minutes, so I'm done with the live stream. Once I'm done with the live stream, it's going to up. Alana, welcome. Now we're down to 2. Alana, welcome. Now we're down to 2 of those laptops. And again, once I'm done with this live stream, that price will then go up. All right. All right, folks, let me show you guys the actual platform so you can see everything that you're going to get access to when you guys do join for the $950, because like I said, you get access to all the courses and all of the tools. Jalen, welcome. Jalen, welcome. Now there's only 1 laptop left, guys. 1 laptop left. So let me show you guys the platform, right? Now remember, you'll know you're getting that last laptop as long as you see it in your checkout cart. But the price, the $950 price, is good until I'm done with this live stream. All right. So you're going to get, of course, you're going to get our chat room. Our chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades, answering questions. We're with you from pre-market all the way through till after hours. We're not just gone after an hour or two. We give you all of our real-time trade alerts. Then you also will be able to get or use the mobile app. So if you're not able to be in front of your computer during the day, don't worry about it. We got you covered. You'll get access to all of our alerts. You'll see the screen share. You'll listen to the audio directly from your cell phone with our mobile app. It's free. It's on iPhone and Android. You'll also get 2 private study groups with our mods to speed up your learning curve, get you started on the right foot. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, live up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat. You get TradingView's premium charting software, one of the most commonly used charting softwares by traders. The Trade Ideas Scanner, it streams live on our platform every day, so you can see which stocks are the hottest and which ones you should be focusing on each trading session. You get to use the simulator from ET&A. This will let you use trade stocks, options, crypto, and futures with fake money, but with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses before you start risking your hard-earned money. You get to use our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data. All of this is included, guys. A trading journal will track your trades, break it down to the numbers and statistics. You can see what you're doing wrong and what you need to improve on. You will get also our social sentiment scanner. The social sentiment scanner will show you what stocks are being talked about and mentioned most on social media. Analyst ratings on any stock, so you know how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. A watch list every day that the mods publish to tell you what stocks we're focused on with detailed game plans on how we plan on trading them. And then, of course, the courses. The courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version of the 3-month educational training program that I went through when I worked at the fund. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto futures, you name it, we've got it. You get access to all of them. There's no VIP courses that cost more money after you join. And then you'll also get a video library that's got 600 hours of workshops that we've conducted covering a variety of topics. And then you can actually attend these workshops live once you become a full-time member. Guys, I can't guarantee you'll be successful just because you join True Trading Group, but I can guarantee if you join and do not make back the $950 price point at least once during your membership, after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending a study group, I'll give you back $1,900, double what you're going to pay to join the TGT family. I can do that because we've only had to give a refund to 2.51% of our users. 78% of our members renew their membership. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,000 reviews. And Gary, welcome, Gary. Guys, we're done. No more laptops. Hurry up, go to ttgoffer.com and grab that $950 price point. Gary, welcome to the family. No more laptops. We are completely sold out. Thanks for joining us tonight, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed the live, got some nice analysis with earnings, and we will finish off the week strong. Well, we got till Thursday and Friday. We'll finish off the back half of the week strong. We are now moving the price back to $10.93, which is 50% off from the 57% off, which was just available for $9.50. The price is now being moved back to $1,093. So go to ttgoffer.com. Grab that 50% discount. If you have any questions, text us 786-505-4049. I will see you all in chat tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Have a great night.